Hey everyone, and welcome to the very first day of summer session 2. So just as a reminder, I'm your instructor, Cherie Lopez, for the Transitions to College Success course. And what I wanted to do today is I wanted to make sure you knew where your assignments were. So you may have received a notification if you didn't have a chance to mute them. I sent out an email over the weekend to let you guys know I was going to be switching everything on. That the assignments have been loaded, and I've pretty much put everything in there for the entire month. So the way I work is you'll have due dates for your homework, like pretty much almost all of them, are due like once a week. You won't have stuff due during the week. It's pretty much all on Sundays with the exception of the very last day of class, which is Thursday, August 5th. So there's going to be something that's due that day as well. Other than that, you'll have your assignments. You can work on them any time of day that works for you, because I know I have some people that work first shift, second shift, third shift. Some people aren't working, some people are working 2 jobs. Do what works for you. That's why I pre-recorded everything for you. And then just as long as it's turned in on or before the due date, you're good to go. And if you'd like to work ahead, then by all means, work ahead. I've had people that finished the entire class like a good week and a half early in my previous courses, even with the amount of content that is there. So with that, let's go ahead and let's take a look around, okay? And I know up front, it's gonna be a lot of things, right? But a lot of the assignments don't take a long time to do. A lot of them you can do in about 10 or 15 minutes. But what you'll want to do to kind of manage your time is maybe work on 1 or 2 things a day up until you get to Sunday, okay? And pretty much everything is going to be due Sunday on or before 11:59 p.m. So this is Sunday going into Monday morning. All right, let's take a look and see what we got going on. All right, so to remind everyone, all of your work has been loaded into Canvas. So Canvas is the new learning management system, software, wherever you want to call it, that we're using to house your assignments. And lucky us, we were selected to be part of the test subjects for the rollout for Canvas. So the entire campus will be, actually all 6 campuses will be using this next month in August for the fall semester. But everybody who's teaching summer session 2, we're the test subjects, so we can kind of see what works with it, what needs to be improved, all those different types of things. So it's going to be very important for you guys to communicate with me like, hey, miss, I can see this. Miss, this didn't work. Miss, you graded my assignment. I can't see it. I need to know those types of things because, like I said, we're the very first round. So, and on my end, it looks like it's working, but I won't know that it's not working unless you guys speak up. All right, so please, whatever you do, don't be scared, don't be shy. Email me. You can message me through Microsoft Teams, whichever way you prefer. I will see it. Like I said, I'm checking my messages every day. Just because I may not reply immediately doesn't mean I didn't see it. I just might be working my other job and I'm putting stuff together. Also, if I notice that, several of you guys emailed me the same question, then what I'll typically do is I'll record a video and I'll send it out there so that way I can address it verbally versus, writing a master's thesis email trying to address all your questions. It seems like the videos tend to work a little bit easier, so then that way you can hear it from me and I can show you, I can kind of provide that visual while I'm talking for those questions that you guys have, okay? So Canvas, like I said in the original video, it's canvas.tccd.edu. So you'll go to that. It'll take you to your dashboard. And then your dashboard should have any of your summer session 2 courses that you're taking. So it's our class in addition to any other courses that you might be taking. All right. In my case, I've got some other stuff on here because I have my little sample courses. I have my stuff that I'm teaching for the fall, but that's not visible yet. It should be just like my TCC Blackboard where the instructor, we can see what's going on. You guys can't see what's going on until 1 week before the start date of the course. So what you have to do is you have to look at your schedule, look at the start date, and then count backwards 7 days. And that should tell you when your information should populate in Canvas, from what I was told. I think it automatically publishes if we don't manually push it. I think I had to manually, I published it, but then what I had to do is I set the time that everything turned on. So I physically turned it on for today, even though I was working on it yesterday. All right, so let's take a look. So this is our course right here. And you'll know it's this one because I have like the nice little graduation cap. So we're gonna keep our eye on the prize. This is where we're going. Continue to motivate and encourage each other. We need to get everybody to graduation. And then you'll see something that kind of looks like this. Actually, let me go to student view, where it's gonna have like your welcome message from me, and there's some information about me there. Course overview, requirements, how to start the course, and some helpful resources. All right. So there's my welcome message. Your syllabus, also known as your ICR or instructor course requirements, is also posted here, and I can email that to you guys as well to make sure you have the document. There's some fun facts, my contact information. I'll be doing office hours Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. because that's, by that time I should be off work. And my little assistant right here will be helping out. So there's Sophia right there. And she'll be standing by as our teaching assistant. Then there's your course overview, which tells you basically what I'm hoping that you gain from the course. So hopefully if you are hanging out with me for an entire month, like speeding through this content, it is my hope that you retain at least one thing or that you learn something new. Okay? So these are the things that, we got to make sure that we cover. And then typically I try to leave a little bit of room in there. Like if there's something that you're like, hey, can you go over that a little bit more? Can you record a follow-up video to explain some of this? Do you have some additional information about this? Or, hey, I'm curious about this content. Normally I can squeeze in a little bit of extra stuff if there's something that you're curious about. Like I know a lot of times, since people knew I was an academic advisor, they would ask, can you show us some stuff about registration? So yeah, like if you guys need to see my version, like the way I explain how my TCC track works when you're registering and planning your courses, that's something I can record for you. I have no problem with that. Okay. I know another one of my classes, they really were curious about internships and kind of like that career development aspect of, coming to college and planning that next step. So, when I was on campus, what we did is, we worked together with Career Services, the Business and Technology Division, and the Scholarship and Transfer Center. And then we did a 3-part workshop that kind of overlapped with the class. So I incorporated that into the class. And, we had a guest speaker come out. We collaborated with some other classes as well. I invited them out to the workshop. So the whole evening crew got to kind of hang out together. We had snacks. We had our guest speaker come and talk, and it was really great, and my students said that they really enjoyed that, that they got to do something different. Like we weren't just sitting at a desk. We took them to one of the rooms where we kind of present and everything with the nice comfy chairs in there, and get to have our snacks, and we had class there. So I am that person that will try to make the content come alive for you. It's a little bit trickier with us being virtual, but I will do my best to do that. Okay. This talks about our requirements. So remember, you do not need a textbook. Everything is already here. Everything should be switched on. I will double check those dates to make sure I didn't accidentally make anything due tonight. Nothing's due tonight. Like your first due date is July 11th. Okay. So you'll want to make sure that you have access to a computer. Okay. So, what I've noticed is it's kind of hard to do your work on a mobile device. So if you're trying to use like your smartphone or a tablet, some of the stuff is compatible with it, some of it isn't. It's getting better, but we're not 100% there yet. From what I heard, Canvas is better suited than my TCC Blackboard. So we'll have to test that out, but I would still make sure that you have access to a computer. And in the announcements, I did put some information. I pulled my information over from the spring where I was talking about, you know, if you need to check out a laptop from the library, you are welcome to do that. We have, I think we have Chromebooks in like Surface Pros and things like that. So that way you can do your work. Maybe access to a scanner, like, you know, don't leave your house and go to like FedEx or Kinko. I mean, yeah, Kinko's or UPS, you don't need to do all that. You know, if you have the scanner app on your phone, that is fine if you need to scan any assignments. I tried to go in there and convert all those PDF documents into Word documents so you could physically type on them. If there's something you can't open, email me, let me know. That means it probably didn't transfer over, and I just need to manually upload that Word version of the document so you can type on it. And then you can just upload it or email it back to me. Boom, I turn it, you know, it's turned in, you're good to go. Software for creating documents. So you can use Microsoft Word or Google Docs. We do have a link here for Office 365. So congratulations as a student. You know, we've already foot the bill for that. So all you have to do is use your MyTCC email and you can download it to your device. And last I heard, you could use it on 5 different devices. I think we provide you with 5 licenses. So if you have like a laptop, a tablet, and your phone, you can put it on all 3. Okay. And I know it's good for a couple of years. Alrighty. And then I will add my email back in here and my Microsoft Teams stuff, since they will be turning off my office phone number. I still have it as of right now, but it's supposed to be getting deactivated eventually. Okay, yeah, this kind of pasted kind of weird. Okay, so yeah, so here's your lessons here. So during week 1, you'll have those the first 3 assignments that are due in like the first module, and I'll show you guys where that is. And then going into the week of July 18th, you know, you'll have lessons 2 and 3. Then from there, we'll do 4 and 5. Week 4, we're going to do 5 and 6. And then the very last day of class, that's when the stuff from Unit 8 is due. Okay? So that's what I was saying. You'll want to work ahead, and I'll give you cues with certain things because some of the things cannot be done in one day, especially when you get to the time management chapter. Because you're tracking your activities for an entire week, so 7 days, it's something that you will have to start on like this weekend at the latest to be able to finish it. I would ideally start it at the end of this week so you can track a full 7 days and then be able to turn it in by Sunday. All right, so that's the thing. Same thing with your life goals paper. That's why it's split between lessons 5 and lesson 6. So 1 week that'll give you a chance to kind of do your draft. If you need to send your paper to the writing center, if you want to run it by me and let me kind of look at the content, then you'll have time to do that. And then what you'll do is you turn in your final copy with lesson 6 during week 4. Okay. So, like I said, I'll make sure to let you guys know. So watch your announcements. All your announcements, I typically copy those and send them out to you via email as well. So that way, if you accidentally delete the email, it's going to be in here. You can't delete the content in here. I'm the only one that can modify it. Okay? And then helpful resources between the different campuses. So you've got the library, Disability Services, which is now known as Student Accessibility Resources. I have a link for that as well, in case you need any type of accommodation. Then just email me and let me know, and if you need help getting that set up, I can get you connected to the right location. So it's our TCC Connect course. For Connect, it will run through Trinity River. If you're taking your other courses through another campus, then ideally they prefer to run it through that campus. So I would say think about what your plans are going to be for the fall. Like if you're going to go in person, then we want to make sure that that location has your paperwork. And if you're going to continue to be an online student, then we'll make sure we send your stuff to Trinity River. Okay. And we have to get paperwork for each class that you're taking because it's private information. We can't share it between, instructors. All right. And then your syllabus information, which is here. So official day of record is going to be the 12th. The last day of the drop is the 28th. And then remember, the very last day of class is August 5th. And then your refund information. Here's more information about student accessibility resources. Let's see the information there. The online readiness assessment, which you guys are aware of because you had to test into this course. That's TCC Connect's rules. Now, since you've already done it, then you don't have to retest again since you've already passed it. Here's the breakdown of your assignments. So it's not one of those classes where you have 4 assignments and then you have an off day and then, there's no chance of passing. Like I said, there is a lot of work, but it's meant to kind of be that safety net. So let's say you're not the strongest writer, but you do all of your assignments and everything like that, then you still have a chance to make an A in the course. I wanted to make sure that, you had a way to do that. And our department is the one that designed the curriculum, okay? And then attendance, how we're tracking attendance is I'm looking at, when your login, because I can see when you log in, and as you turn in your homework. So we want to make sure that you turn in at least, one thing during the week, so that way I can count you present. So that counts as your participation. Okay. And I'll be checking twice a week. I'll be checking on Wednesdays and I'm going to be checking on Sundays. All right. And then we have our class dates. I included the link to the calendar. It's right here. It just pasted a little weird, but it is here. All right. Let me go. So yeah, you'll see all that. So unit 1 is where we're starting. So there's a list here. Also, if you click on modules, see, same thing. Like if for some reason it didn't take you to that spot, that's where we are. Okay, so this is the stuff that's going to be due July 11th, okay? And then see, your other items have their due dates. So there's July 18th for Unit 2, as well as Unit 3. I need to fix that. This isn't due this week. So I will go back and fix this one, okay? So everything from Unit 2 and Unit 3 is due July 18th, but you're welcome to start on it earlier. Again, I highly recommend it because you're going to need time. Unit 4, the Unit 4 activities, including the biology textbook, like note-taking activity, and the learning styles thing right here, those are all going to be due July 25th. We'll have to test out the links to make sure you guys can get into them. Let's see. Yeah, see, all this is the 25th. August 1st is Unit 6 and 7, and then Unit 8 is right here, which is the last day of class, okay? So let's take a look at Unit 1. So Unit 1 is called Understanding Your Campus. Okay. And then, so the first thing that you have in Unit 1 is there's going to be a presentation that's here. So there's a couple of slides that kind of go over the ins and outs of the course. So you want to review these slides. if for some reason it doesn't auto-populate here, you can also download the document to PDF, or it's saved as a PDF rather, and you should be able to open it from your computer. Since it's a PDF, it should open on your phone or tablet as well. If for some reason you have trouble opening it, let me know, okay? Then from there, this is your first assignment. So you have a discussion board, which I see some people have started posting. So good job, y'all. Way to get started early. Okay, so in the discussion board, so this is your introduction where you are introducing yourself to the class and introducing yourself to me. And I'll go through and start responding to those over the next couple of days. Make sure that you respond to 2 classmates. Once you have done your 2 responses, I'll go in there and grade it. It's supposed to notify me. At least I have it set up where it's supposed to go to my phone. I'll be checking every day. So I'll try to grade these as they come in. If you don't see it like right away, don't worry. I may need to wait until Sunday or Monday to do it since it's not due till Sunday. But my goal is to typically try to at least respond to you directly and greet you individually before Sunday. Okay? And what we want to do is, because if you've worked with WebAdvisor or anything like that, you know that if it sits idle, it times out. How I would do this, type up your introduction in Microsoft Word and then copy and paste it into this document so that way you don't have to worry about losing your work by accident, okay? And then that way you can get the word count to make sure it's between 150 and 300 words. So we want to make sure that, you elaborate on, you can do a little bit of background information. I'd like to know what brings you to TCC. I mean, especially for you to take a summer class, and with summer classes being pretty intense, summer students are a different kind of student, very, very motivated, very disciplined. So I kind of want to see what your vision is. Like, is this, are you planning to go to university? Are you still trying to decide what you'd like to do? Like if you're teetering between 2 different career paths, that's fine. The goal of this class is to help you narrow that down. If you want to change careers, those different types of things, okay? Let me click next. Okay, then your scavenger hunt is here. So that is your second activity that is due this week. And it is 10 questions. The first couple of questions, what you'll see is you're going to type in the information yourself. So the first couple of questions don't have a right or wrong answer. I just need to see what you're planning to study and everything like that. And then I'll make sure to give you guys some feedback if there's some ones that you are not clear on, okay? And what you'll do is you'll click on take the quiz, and then it should populate and look like this, okay? So there's your first question. So when you go to TCC's homepage, look through the programs, and I want to see what are you interested in studying, okay? And then you'll put that information here and I'll be able to see it. And then while you're still on that page, who's the contact for that? Because some of the programs are offered at all of our campuses. Some of them are only offered at one. You need to know that ahead of time. So that's why I was saying these first 2 don't have a right or wrong answer. I just want to kind of see what you have in mind. And again, if you're not 100% sure what you want to study, that's okay. But make sure that you explicitly state that. Like, I'm not 100% sure, I'm trying to figure that out. I'm interested in the medical field. I'm interested in education or business, maybe owning my own business. I'm split between teaching and owning my own business. Or I want to do something where I can combine 2 different careers. That's fine. Just make sure you put it, okay? And that way, I'll use my resources to try to help you make that a reality. And then these are the ones where, you know, they do have a specific response. And then remember, instructor course requirements is the same thing as the syllabus. So we just use that interchangeably. And then I did mention this already. Hint, hint. It was in bold on your syllabus. And then your last question, make sure that you send your very last part to me. This needs to come to me via email. I'll confirm that I have it because I'll respond back to you via email. Also, don't forget to click true. So that way it will like put in your 10 points. I'll have to manually add it, but that way that's going to signal to me that you did that last part. Okay, so whatever you do, don't forget this. A lot of times people forget this last little thing, that you got to send that last part to me. That's how I know that you're done. Alrighty. And then your third assignment, did I only do it? It's not. Oh, yeah, because I was in it. Wait, where is it? Let me make sure it copied the other thing, because I think I'm missing one. Okay, we got the video. Got the quiz. Ooh, we're missing one. Let me see if it actually went to Unit 2. It's the president. There's the time and energy. See, and there's some attachments here. And then there's going to be videos. It's just they posted over here. So see, there's video number 1. There's video number 2. And most of these videos are very short. Time management form. If for some reason you cannot get this to work, I created an alternative version because since I didn't create the document, I didn't have the original. So there were some of these that when I tried to modify them, I couldn't. So I had to create an alternative version. And when you get to that, then you'll have a choice. Like you can do the Excel version or you can do the PDF version. It's whatever one you want. And that's that right there. In a video. See, and then this goes into Unit 3. And I think you guys saw like how to turn your stuff into, right? Just like when you go and you put in your entry. I think this is showing mine. It should pop up where you go in there and you type it out. Make sure. Oh yeah, reply. There it is. So like when you do your reply, you'll be able to do that. And then just post reply. And if you have any attachments, you can put that in there. Oh yeah, a lot of times people will put different pictures and stuff like that. So if you want to share pictures of like that future career, your family, your pets, have fun with that, you know. You are welcome to do that. So you guys need to see right away. The calendar itself should have everything. So see this little icon right here, it has the calendar. And then you got your stuff right there. So I'll fix this one. This one's not due to the 18th, but the discussion board is, the scavenger hunt. And then there was supposed to be a journal that did not copy over, so I will add that over. But yeah, you have 3 things due this weekend. And then you have your test prep stuff along with the financial aid stuff. that you guys can start on toward the end of this week going into next week. I think it may have duplicated some stuff. And then you got the week of the 25th. And then when you go over to August, see there's August 1st. And then you'll have some stuff that's due August 5th. I just need to double check the dates and make sure that it's visible. Okay. And that's going to get you straight through. And yeah, from the calendar, like see the attachments are right there as well. So remember, you can get to them from your dashboard, you can get to them from the modules, you can go straight to your calendar and you'll see the attachments there along with the due date. All right. Anything else that you guys need? Oh, right there. Okay, so anything else that you guys need help with, let me know. Like I said, I will be more than happy to assist you. There's no such thing as, you know, a dumb question or anything like that. I guarantee that somebody else is thinking that. I mean, we got a pretty good sized class for a summer class. We have 30 people. Like, that's a very large class. I'm pretty sure somebody else is thinking the same thing you are. So just, like I said, just stay motivated, handle your business, you know, come in, do what you need to do, and then we'll move on to the fall from there. And I think other than that, I'll go ahead and I'll let you guys get to it, all right? Again, email me, message me on Teams, and I'll check in with you guys around midweek. Take care.